The city of New York was alive, with the warmth of a summer evening, the sun casting long shadows. Across the crowded streets, a group of teenagers, laughing and joking among themselves, ventured down a dark alleyway, oblivious to the lurking danger ahead. As they approached a dimly lit corner, a group of shadowy figures emerged from the darkness, their faces concealed beneath dark hoods. They sneered menacingly at the unsuspecting teens. One of the figures stepped forward, a glint of malice in his eyes. "Hey there, kids, looking for some fun?" he leered, his voice dripping with malice. The teenagers, sensing the danger, attempted to retreat, but it was too late. The figures closed in swiftly, encircling them on all sides. The leader of the group reached out, seizing hold of one of the girls and drawing her close. "Come with us, sweetie. We can show you a good time," he whispered, his breath hot on her neck. Just as fear began to grip the group, a sudden gust of wind whipped through the alley. The shadows seemed to shift and swirl, and then a figure materialized out of thin air. Aumani, the black woman superhero, stood before them, her presence commanding and powerful. "Let go of them," she demanded, her voice ringing out like a bell. The figures hesitated, unsure of what they were dealing with. Aumani wasted no time, unleashing her powers upon them. With a flick of her wrist, she sent a shockwave rippling through the alley, knocking the figures off their feet. In a swift and graceful motion, she moved to protect the teenagers, her aura glowing brightly in the darkness. "Stay behind me," she instructed, her voice firm but reassuring. The teenagers, their faces filled with awe and gratitude, huddled together behind Aumani as she stood her ground against the assailants. With a series of swift and precise movements, she incapacitated the figures, rendering them helpless before her. "You are safe now," she assured the teenagers, her voice filled with compassion. "Never forget that you are worth more than anyone could ever offer you." With that, Aumani disappeared into the shadows, leaving the teenagers to find their way back to safety. As they made their way back into the light of the city streets, they knew that they had been saved from making the worst mistake of their lives, thanks to the bravery and strength of Aumani, the black woman superhero.